What is up, guys? Ducain here bringing you another Halo custom map review, and today we're taking a look at Wonders of the World by Ducain 23, and this is a racetrack in Halo 5 based off a map he made back in Halo Reach, also called Wonders of the World, which also is a map I have featured before. And before we get into this, I'm going to say this map and Gametype are both linked down in the description, so you can go to Halo Waypoint and bookmark them. Since this is Halo 5, we can do that stuff still. You know, it's not like Reach and 4 where you can't bookmark and download them through Waypoint. But let's get into this. This is, like I said, a remake of a map that he made in Halo Reach, and this is a very fun map, by the way. The first time playing this, I enjoyed the crap out of it. I had to actually play this a few times to get good gameplay because my Warthog driving in Halo 5 is absolute garbage. As you'll see in this video a few times, I do screw up. This was like the 5th time I had to play this map to get good gameplay. And one thing I'm going to mention quickly, when you're going around Stonehenge right there, you notice I accidentally skipped the checkpoints. Be a little careful with that. I think you're supposed to actually go to the left and then go through them, but you can also go to the right. But if you cut it too quickly and go diagonal to the ramp, then you kind of screw yourself over. So be careful of that, guys. Obviously, that was the only issue I had when playing the map. Right now we're going through the Golden Gate Bridge, which we'll talk about, I think, on the next lap. I forget, I actually stopped in the middle of the gameplay and show the bridge. So I want to talk about that, yeah. So right here we're actually going over the Hoover Dam, which is actually where the start of the laps are. To the left we have the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and then we got this little ramp section. I like how he does this thing with the color palette where he makes some sections of the map have like these green patterns and others have red pattern on them. That's actually to indicate to you, hey, go full speed here or go slow here, as the red is supposed to mean go slower, green supposed to mean go full speed. Obviously, I think you can kind of understand why. Right here, I'm not going to make, or I am going to make this jump. Next lap, I don't make the jump. So right here, I kind of realized, oh my god, I didn't get the checkpoint. So you got to be careful for that, guys. If you do not make this jump, there's actually a kill boundary right below that. That will kill you. In the original, there was like spikes or something down there. So yeah, there again, there's Stonehenge. Up there, the amazingly aesthetically pleasing Golden Gate Bridge. Now, one difference between this map and the original was, in this section right here, actually, this ramp up here was not present in the original. It was actually teleported. I'm happy that with Halo 5, there's such a bigger budget that you were able to make things not have to use teleporters. If you do not go slower on that curve, you are going to go off the map. So be careful of that. That's one thing I'm going to point out. Now, I believe right here I actually stopped the Warthog just to look at the bridge. And it really is aesthetically pleasing. In the original map, I think there was only one side of the bridge had the actual like support beams and stuff that were on the sides. Obviously, it had the structures that go up, just not the cable like stuff that go on the sides. Now, back there between right after the dam and that first little red section, there actually used to be a double layered part, but obviously in this version it's not there. Probably the fact that he made this off of his map, or his Forge World map that he made in 2017, I think? Yeah, 2017. Obviously, he used a lot of the budget still was left in the Forge World map. He had to delete a lot of, you know, background scenery like the island, the Coliseum, the excess part of Forge World that the map doesn't actually take place on, because obviously Forge World is massive and it took a lot of the budget to just make Forge World. So obviously he had to work with what he could with deleting what wasn't needed on the map. So yeah. But nonetheless, this is a great map. I'm super happy he was able to make this on his Forge World map as well, because it brings back a lot of the memories. And like I said again, here there used to be a teleporter in Reach, but obviously since Halo 5 has more advanced stuff and more of a limit, or more of a budget, you cannot have to worry about teleporters. I mean, the teleporter in the original Reach one wasn't bad, it was just, it's so much nicer not to have to deal with teleporters for driving. So I'm really happy that was able to be made, and it's just awesome. The Leaning Tower there, very aesthetically pleasing. I'm not sure what texture he used for it. It looks like it's one of the type of stone ones. It might be one of the Covenant St. Helios ones. I don't know. I haven't played Halo 5 in a long time, but when I saw this video come out 2 days ago, actually it might be 3 days at the time this is being uploaded, I'm like, I knew I had to go home, play this racetrack, and then make a review on it, because this is a map which was one of my favorite maps for like just racing in Halo Reach. I think this was one of the first racetracks I came across, maybe? I don't know. It's been such a long time. Now right here, if you do screw up that jump, you won't make this one, but luckily you can kind of drive up to this little grass patch, and then you gotta turn around real quickly, get the checkpoint, and then you can go back on your merry way. So make sure, keep that in mind if you do miss it. I know if you're in a bigger lobby, just because of how Halo 5 works sometimes, if you're in a bigger lobby on racetracks, sometimes checkpoints don't appear for everybody, so take that into consideration. But nonetheless, it's a very fun map. Again, I almost missed I did miss the checkpoints, but I caught myself and went back and got them this time. So be careful if you're going to take the right path. I guess if Ducain was to make any modification to it, that's probably the only recommendation I would say is move that checkpoint maybe a little farther up the ramp. But also, if you did that, that probably makes it hard to do the jump if you died for some reason between that checkpoint. So, nonetheless, very great map, guys. Definitely recommend give it down, and also go check out Ducain's video, which is linked down below. Give the maps a bookmark and download. Links are below as well. And I hope to see you guys all in the next one. Peace.
Game over. Victory.